command cut through the dim barracks like a blade. "Take her clothes off." For a moment, the room froze in a tense, ugly silence. A few soldiers laughed nervously. Others shifted uncomfortably, unsure if this was a joke. In the center stood a lone woman in dusty training fatigues. Her hands were loosely tied. Her face was calm in a way that seemed out of place. They thought she was just a civilian contractor who had wandered somewhere she didn't belong. They had no idea who she really was. And within minutes, every single one of them would wish they had walked away. "Before I tell you what happened, tell me where you're watching from." Earlier that afternoon, the base had been restless. Station Griffin sat far from any city, a lonely patch of sand and steel where the wind whispered. Soldiers rotated through training exercises there. But that day, a rumor had spread. A new instructor was coming. The rumor grew stranger. Some said she was a civilian specialist. Others claimed she was a psychologist. By evening, curiosity turned into skepticism. When the transport truck rolled through the gates, most soldiers gathered just to see the newcomer. She stepped down quietly. No dramatic entrance. Her name was Lena Carter. Sergeant Kyle Mercer leaned against a crate and smirked. "She looks like she got lost on the way to a hiking trail." Lena heard them, but she didn't respond. Instead, she calmly signed the entry sheet. This wasn't the first time she was underestimated. The trouble began after sunset. Off-duty soldiers gathered in the rec room, blowing off steam. Cards slapped against the table. Laughter echoed. Lena stepped in, looking for the commander. Instead, she found Mercer. "Hey, contractor," they teased. "Lost, sweetheart." Mercer stepped in front of her. His smile wasn't friendly anymore. "You know," he said slowly, "people around here earn respect." A rope appeared. Someone grabbed her arms. And then came the command, "Take her clothes off." For one moment, the air felt heavy. But Lena didn't panic. She simply exhaled. She had been in far worse places. She had survived freezing ocean dives at midnight. She had earned the title of SEAL Combat Master. The rope slipped from her wrists almost lazily. The first soldier didn't even see it. The soldier hit the floor with a stunned gasp. The second lunged. Lena stepped aside like water flowing around stone. Mercer swung. Lena moved faster. Her elbow struck his shoulder with precise force. A controlled sweep of her leg knocked him flat. 3 seconds. 3 soldiers down. The rest stepped back. Not because she looked angry, but because she looked calm. "You're done," she said quietly. The door opened. The base commander stepped inside, his eyes sweeping across the scene of overturned furniture. He sighed. "I see introductions have started. Meet Chief Lena Carter, Navy SEAL Combat Master and your new advanced training instructor." Mercer's face went pale. Every soldier there understood what that title meant. It meant missions no one talked about. The next morning, the training field was silent. The same soldiers stood in formation beneath the rising sun. No jokes, just tension. She stopped in front of Mercer. "Everyone makes mistakes," she said quietly. "But what defines you is what you learn afterward." Mercer swallowed hard. "I'm sorry," he said. Lena nodded. "Good, because the next 12 weeks are going to be the hardest of your lives. Respect isn't about intimidation, it's about discipline. Real warriors prove their power by protecting what's right, not by humiliating others. They would never forget the lesson. Gosh, respect isn't demanded, it's earned. And sometimes the person you underestimate teaches you who you are." Thank you for listening. Share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to Cinematic Whispers for more powerful stories about courage.